Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me very great pleasure to relaunch this locomotive here, back into service. She is known as the Beattie Well Tank, Beattie being the name of her designer, and way back in the 1870s, he designed and built her. She is 132 years old and nominated a well tank because her water is carried in a small tank underneath, which is unusual. Down at the bottom there, very neat, but she has had a diverse career. She started working on local passenger trains out of Waterloo, hauling carriages very similar to the one she's pulling today. Her large driving wheels gave her a good turn of speed. However, her small water tank meant she had to stop frequently for water. Then in 1895, when she was 21, she was effectively put out to grass. She was transferred to Weybridge in Cornwall to work a lightly laid mineral branch line along a picturesque tree-lined valley. Frequent stops for water were not a problem as she ambled along. She continued to do the work for 6 to 7 years until withdrawn from service in 1962. She had 2 sisters, and they were among the oldest locomotives in use by British Rail at that time. To rail enthusiasts, these locomotives were rare gems. Most only ever saw a photograph of them in books, as they only ever left their remote location in Cornwall for occasional visits to the works. So in 1963, a group of enthusiasts, some of whom later founded this centre, clubbed together to buy one. It was not in the best of condition, but they managed to run it here for nearly 10 years in the 1970s until its boiler failed. A group of volunteers took up the challenge to restore it around 10 years ago, but the cost unfortunately defeated them. Thanks to a generous benefactor who had fond memories of seeing the locomotive working after the war, when he was doing his national service, he has donated over £100,000 towards the cost, which totals over £150,000, plus many hundreds of hours of volunteers' time. I hope you get as much enjoyment from seeing this grand old lady back in action hauling these splendid matured vintage carriages as I will. We are now going for a ride, after which two more grand young ladies here who actually drove the locomotive regularly here when they were very young in the 1970s will be posing with her for the photographs. If those wishing to ride would like to get on board, I will wave the flag to go when you are all ready.